So far, we've seen Operation First Strike, Operation Absolute Zero, Operation Grand Heist, Operation Spectre Rising, Operation Apocalypse Z, and now we look towards Operation number 6 that'll round out Black Ops 4 as the final operation of the main year for the game. Perhaps after Modern Warfare releases, we'll see the operations cycle back through one by one, just to keep the game feeling fresh for those who still jump on from time to time, or perhaps we'll see something entirely different. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But regardless, we do have our 6th and final operation coming up here in just a few weeks, and this will be one of, if not the last major update that we'll ever see before Modern Warfare takes over as the main Call of Duty title for the next year. So today we're breaking down everything we know about the next operation in Black Ops 4 and what we can expect to see added to the game with it. But before we jump into all of that, if you are new here to the channel and you do want to stay on top of all of the latest Call of Duty news and intel, hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon, come join the notification squad, that way you'll always know when I upload a new video. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this one, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into the last operation here in Black Ops 4. So as I mentioned, we only have a few weeks left here in Operation Apocalypse Z before we transition into Operation number 6, which, by the way, currently as of right now, we do not have a name for the last operation yet. So for the sake of not saying Operation 6 a ton of times throughout this video, I'm just going to call it Operation Final Stand, as that is what I based my mock art around for the thumbnail and the various mock images you'll see throughout the video. Anyways, on the contraband screen right now, we see that we've got just over 5 weeks left before the Survivors event and Operation Apocalypse Z come to a close. And if you go in and actually count down the number of days remaining for this operation, you'll see that we would then land on Sunday, September 22nd. Then, taking into account the 24-hour countdown that kicks in at the very end, we'd effectively see this operation come to a close on Monday, September 23rd, which is odd because literally every single new operation that we've seen so far in BO4 has gone live on a Tuesday. So at first I was just inclined to believe that this countdown timer was just off by a day, and that September 24th would in fact be the date on which we see the final operation for BO4 go live. However, the more I thought about it, Monday, September 23rd is also the same day that the Modern Warfare beta comes to a close completely, so what if come that day at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time, the Modern Warfare beta shuts down, and as you jump onto Black Ops 4, Operation Final Stand is then live, and there is literally no downtime in between the end of the Modern Warfare beta and the start of our last operation. And that could very well just be coincidental, but I personally think that lines up all too well, honestly, so I would say the 23rd of September is most likely the launch date for Operation 6. Here's what's a bit confusing though: if it does launch on the 23rd or even the 24th for that matter, we then only have 1 month until Modern Warfare launches on October 25th. So Operation 6 is going to be the shortest operation that we'll see in Black Ops 4, seeing as most people are probably going to be jumping onto MW the day it launches, and Black Ops 4 will then be a thing of the past. So perhaps Operation 6 really is just going to be like a 35-day long operation, or maybe it will span the longer 56 to 70 days like what we have seen with previous events, and it'll just be there for those who are not on Modern Warfare yet. But as we jump into the first major thing coming with the new update and the new operation, that being the contraband stream, I am assuming that Treyarch is going to take into consideration the massive player drop that will occur when Modern Warfare comes out. So far, we've seen the contraband streams consist of 200 tiers in First Strike, then 100 tiers in Absolute Zero, then 100 tiers in Grand Heist, then 50 tiers in Spectre Rising and 50 more tiers in the Days of Summer event, then 40 tiers in Apocalypse Z, and finally 60 tiers in the Survivors events. So we've pretty much been all over the place at this point, but going off of that 30 some odd day mark from September 23rd or 24th until October 25th, I'd say we'll probably see 40 to 50 tiers included with this next operation. And those tiers will probably consist of a handful of new stickers and calling cards, alongside a few outfits, maybe a Mastercraft or two, an Ultra Weapon Bribe at the max tier, and then potentially one other item at tier 1, that being a new specialist character. However, I really want to stress the emphasis on the potential there, because oddly enough, we don't actually have a ton of confirmations in the way of who our next specialist could be. Prior to Operation Absolute Zero, we saw some teasers on the map frequency hinting at some kind of hacker coming to the game. Prior to Grand Heist, we had even more teasers on the map frequency hinting at Outrider coming to the game. Prior to Spectre Rising, we had some leaked voice lines referencing Spectre in-game, so we saw that one coming. And then prior to Apocalypse Z, we had even more voice lines hinting at Reaper's return. However, we literally only have one solid option here with Operation 6, and even then, there's not a lot of facts and there is a whole lot of gray area. And that option is Blackjack. Now, Blackjack is currently the only character we know of in the universe that has ties to Black Ops 4's multiplayer that is not in the game right now. Blackjack is referenced in the comics, and over in Blackout he appears as a multiplayer character if you have him unlocked. However, that's the only ties holding him in as our potential last specialist character. But if he were to come as a new specialist, how exactly is that going to work if he's already in the game with an appearance to fit this game's time frame? Obviously, Reaper, Outrider, Ruin, Battery, etc., all have different looks in this game to reflect its place in the timeline, and Blackjack does too. But if he's already unlockable through the black market and he comes as a specialist character, he has to look different, otherwise everyone's gonna be upset. So either he's gonna have some kind of different outfit maybe, or people are gonna be upset. Aside from Blackjack though, we don't have any other possibilities for our next specialist unless we see another brand new character added in, which I would say is unlikely at this point. So as of right now, it's either Blackjack or bust in the specialist departments. Then another thing that is pretty standard with the new operations is that of new DLC weapons. Now, every operation so far, excluding First Strike, has added in at least 2 new weapons. So just going off of that pattern, we'll presumably see 2 more DLC weapons added in to round out Black Ops 4 with Operation Final Stand. Now, one thing that has been missing from multiplayer all year is the MP40. And a little while back, we did see the Grav or the Galil added in through the community contract. And I really think it is only a matter of time until we see the MP40 make its way into multiplayer as well. I mean, if the Grav and the MP40 are in Zombies and in Blackout, it really only makes sense to have them both in multiplayer too, and not just one over the other. So that could be one of the 2 new DLC weapons, or perhaps that will simply be another community contract. The other 1 or maybe even 2 DLC weapons are still up in the air though, but I would say we could see another LMG come to the game, as we have only seen 1 LMG added in so far with the Tiger Shark, whereas every other primary category has at least 2 DLC weapons apiece. Any other new weapons though, with those, honestly your guess is as good as mine. Also in multiplayer, we'll end up seeing 2 more DLC maps come to the game to complete the 12 that we are guaranteed for the year with the Black Ops Pass, but as of now, no info has been disclosed regarding those yet. Then moving on over into Blackout, here we'll also see another pretty significant update occur, as every new operation has also seen some new major map changes added in on the main Blackout map. We've gone from summer to fall to spring to summer to apocalypse, so I'd say more than likely we'll see another lighting change with Operation 6, hopefully one that brings some more light and vibrance to the map, and we could also see some new areas added in or older areas adjusted. I'd say the zombie-infected areas, like those where you can see words spelled out in blood, will probably be cleaned up and restored, but above all, what most people are probably looking for is a brand new location. And here, I'm honestly not expecting too much. We haven't seen a new major area added in since Grand Heist, and we really don't have any lore pointing towards what location could be next, so really I'm just expecting some more aesthetic changes over everything else. Then finally over in Zombies, here we know the Zombies storyline will be coming to a close for BO4, as we'll be getting our 4th and final DLC map with Operation Final Stand. And we also know that this map will be based around the Ether storyline. It will of course be coming hot off the heels of Alpha Omega, and the rumors as of right now are saying that DLC 4 for Zombies could be a remake of Call of the Dead, but there is no certainty there, and much like the new multiplayer maps, not much has been disclosed about the finale for Black Ops 4 Zombies as of right now. Also, it is a long shot, but maybe, just maybe, we could end up seeing Zombies factions finally added into the game, but really that feature has been the biggest question mark all year long, as we have literally no idea where it's at and why it's not in the game yet, but who knows, maybe Black Ops 4 will go out with a bang, and Zombies will finally get factions, only time will tell there. But with all of that being said, that is effectively everything we know about the next operation in Black Ops 4 so far, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, ranging from news to leaks to updates and rumors and everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. As always, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. You can find all of those links listed down below. And once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.